Segue into talking about the different regions of New Zealand that some of the consumers may not understand. How would you say Marlborough, if I said to you, well, what is Marlborough?
Marlborough Marlborough's probably the engine room of New Zealand winemaking. It's where all the volume comes from, I guess. It's where everyone's gone and done it. It's quite a safe climate to grow in. I mean, yeah, we've still got frost, and my sites are actually on the extremes. Like my vineyard sites are in the zones that typically haven't been developed because people were fearful of those things. And we get a bit of frost. I mean, one of my blocks has been frosted the last 2 years in a row. But it's generally quite a safe region. It's got a diverse range of soil types, and it's got very good sunshine. And it sometimes rains a little bit around harvest, but generally you get a nice dry summer, so disease pressure is quite low. So Marlborough, I think, having said that, it's quite a unique thing because you can go over the hill from Marlborough to Nelson, which is maybe, well, if you flew there it wouldn't be very far, but go through a windy road might take you an hour. But totally different climate, and you don't get the aromatics and the flavours that you get in Marlborough for some reason. It's quite bizarre. It's not very far away, but it doesn't give you that really punchy, vibrant acidity and things that we get in Marlborough.
What makes Marlborough diverse? You use that word.
I think you've got numerous sites there now. Originally Marlborough was all planted down on the flat by the river, and I think that's sort of true for most winemaking around the world. People plant the easy sites first, and then once they get going, they tend to go up onto the hills, and you'll find then, I think, historically, that you see the better wines coming from the sites on the hills or on the slopes, or soils that are a bit restrictive that don't lead to such high vigour. So Marlborough really it's got those really vibrant green, over the top vegetal characters. They come predominantly from quite heavy cropping sites that are very, very vigorous with huge canopies. Whereas the flavours that we get on my sites tend to be more lemon, lime and citrus characters because they're on clay, and that's restricted the growth. So our canopies are quite a lot smaller. We have to irrigate because it's quite windy and dry and very arid in the summer. But I think now in Marlborough you've got a whole range of sites and a whole range of locations and little valleys that produce different flavour profiles. And I think there's an opportunity there to make a lot better wines than probably what some bigger companies are doing.
That's a great